So what are the major takeaways from your presentation this morning?
I think it's a focus on your current customers, basically make their lives easier, make their lives simpler, and they'll be, your future marketers. They'll help you spread your ideas and get other people to use. That's the shift away from traditional marketing towards potential customers, towards really helping our current customers, because they're the driver of future value.
So that's the major trend for the future that you see, or is it already happening?
It's already happening. It's already there. We see it in Slack. We see it in Amazon. That's how Amazon have built their base. They're obsessed with the customers they actually have rather than trying to get new customers. So the really successful entities, whether it's Google or Facebook, they've really focused on the use of what they've created and getting more people to use it rather than constant promises to potential customers. So it's already happening.
Yeah. If you talk about change, people find that extremely difficult to shift their behavior towards something different. Is that the major challenge for this change?
Culture is huge. I talked to a company recently and the communicator said, we see our job as presenting the information that nobody's interested in. The stuff coming from the senior management speeches, etc. They didn't see themselves as having anything to do with helping customers or helping employees actually solve their daily problems or the employees to figure out, what they needed to do in relation to employment benefits or stuff like that. They only saw their role as sending them the stuff they don't want to listen to. So if that role of communications is really in trouble today, because if you're not focused on what people actually want to do and helping them do it, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I thought a few of the examples that you gave were extremely funny and easy to recognize for me as a customer. But you say the future of marketing is anti-marketing, so we should get rid of this way of thinking. Why is that so difficult?
Because organizations inherently in their DNA are about control. And the whole hypothesis of the organization is that they control their employees and they control their customers. And there's less of that control, and that organizations are the centers of power and authority and trust and expertise. And those models are breaking down. We look more to ourselves to figure out what's the best product to buy, or people like us. So the role of the organization is just not going to be as powerful in the future. It's not going to be able to dictate quite as much as it used to. And organizations don't like that, because they like to feel that they're the center of the universe, and management likes to feel that, hey, I think it's blue, so let the customer buy blue. They don't want to say, oh, let the customer decide. So it's a very big ego challenge for organizations.
That's interesting. What does that mean to the people that are here actually today, because they create the content for websites? What should they take into account, knowing that this is the change that we're working on right now?
We'll get evidence of what actually is working with our customers. So rather than getting into battles with your manager saying, no, I think this is simpler, I think this is better, say, let's test this and let's go out and see, is it working or is it not working? I think we should, as content creators, not judge based on what we've done, but judge based on how it's used.
Thank you so much, Gerry.
Okay.
Thank you.